much for tuning in to my channel, Lunar Star Tarot. My name is Tera, and I will be your tarot reader for today. So today I have a very special reading for you. I've been thinking about this for a while. It's called Archangel Anael Love Messages. And what I'd like to do today for you is look at what Archangel Anael, which she's also referred to as Hanael, Joy of God, has witnessed in your love life, and what she would like you to know, and how you can heal from anything that may have caused you to develop limiting beliefs or um, limiting ways limiting ways of thinking or limiting ways of acting. So we're going to delve into it in just a few moments. I want to show you which cards I'm going to be pulling from. These are the piles that you have to choose from today. I have the Fairy Tarot here with this white crystal. I'm not quite sure what it is exactly. Oh, forgive my thumb. My turtle bites. I'm pretty sure she's a little bit jealous. I have opposable thumbs. But you know what? We're not going to talk about that. So this is the crystal for pile 1. This is the crystal for pile 2. I'm going to move it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. And this is the stone for pile 3. I'm not quite sure what these stones are. But if you know what they are, please feel free to comment below. I'll definitely check it out. I actually got these from an Etsy shop, and they didn't come with any type of description. So I thought they looked cool, and I figured I'd keep them. These are the piles that you have to choose from. And to gain more clarity for your reading, I am going to be pulling from my Art Nouveau Tarot deck, The Universe Has Your Back, and Rose Petals for the final. I want to give you guys some affirmations to leave with. So at the end of each pile, you'll have a moment to either get a screenshot or, get a screenshot, write them down so that you can kind of do more work with these affirmations if you would like to. You don't have to, it's optional. So take a moment, figure out which pile resonates most for you, and we'll move into it. All right. See you soon. Hi, pile 1. So today we're going to be looking at love messages from Archangel Anael for you. And you don't have to be like a Christian to receive these messages. I just want you to know that. I'm pretty sure everyone kind of understands that, but this is just what, in essence, it is what the spirit of love has witnessed in your love life, what you can do to move forward if there have been any issues. And it's really going to look at what energy you're currently in and how do you get out of that energy if it's not working for you. So thank you for joining me here today, and let's get started. Okay, that was quick. All right. Whoa. Okay. Anything else you want them to know about what you've witnessed? I'm gonna move the cards up a little bit so that you can see them a little bit better. Okay. How do they overcome it? Sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit. Okay. That's interesting. Oh wait, I forgot to pull one more card for you guys, and then I'll get into the actual reading. I just want you guys to look at the cards, resonate with what you see in the reading. If I know a lot of people aren't familiar with how to read tarot, but if there is an energy in this reading that stands out to you more than others, at the end, what I would like you to do is comment down below with the card that resonated with you and why it resonated with you, if you feel comfortable. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you do, cool, definitely feel free to share. Okay, so this is big energy. All right, I have two more cards to pull for you. Well, one more card to pull for you, and then we will get into your reading. And at the very end, again, I'll do the affirmation cards. So what? Carry with them. This one, oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side. We're going to go over this in just a second. But first and foremost, what Spirit would like you to know, what Anael has witnessed, is that you've been fighting. Some of you guys have been fighting for a person, or you could have been fighting for your relationship. But I get the feeling that this was a battle, and you thought, from these cards here, I get the feeling you felt like it was your fault. Like you were the person that caused the relationship to end. But really what Spirit is telling you is like, hey, well, I don't want to say, well, essentially it is Spirit. It's the spirit of love. What she wants you to know is that it wasn't. I get the feeling that it was not your fault. You ended up, you fought and 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 you gave so much for this relationship only to end up alone. And you felt some kind of way about that, about ending up alone, but it allowed you to delve more into yourself, to figure out why it is that you give so much and you ask for so little. So evaluating the value of the love that you have to offer, that's what that relationship taught you. That's what this Six of Acorns situation brought forward in your life. And from this contemplation, you were able to become the magician. If you haven't felt this way, just know that you have the power to change anything. You can transmute the energy that you felt, transmute the hurt, the anger, the frustration into light, into love, into healing. In this card, why am I blanking out right now? Wow, okay. All right, okay, so I get it. That card for me, hold on, because I do want to consult the booklet because they have some really good descriptions. And this one in particular caught my eye the last time I was doing a flip through for this particular deck. So I want to share it with you. One moment. The Emperor. The sovereign of the enchanted realm wants to call to order his undisciplined people, giving them the sense of legality, of stability, and of integrity. But Because of the nature of fairies, his accomplishments do not always succeed. His unshakable will make him eager to try anew. You want this person to act right. Essentially, that's what it is when I whittle it all down. You want this person to act right. You think that you can change the outcome of this relationship, or maybe not you. Maybe this is your person that behave this way. But for some of you, I am getting the feeling that it's you. Perhaps you were married to this person, or you are married to this person, and you're trying really hard to put things into perspective for them to make your relationship stronger and to breathe new life into it, for a lack of better words. But eventually, it's not even eventually. I get the feeling that right now, where you are, and what Anael is trying to say is that you're in this energy of not death, but rejuvenation. And so it's self rejuvenation. I get the feeling that you have come to sorry, you guys. I keep bumping this thing and I have no idea why. Okay, you've come to a point where you realize that this relationship has not always been good for you. You feel as though, or perhaps, no, I get the feeling that you may feel as though you've been chasing this person and you've been trying, but they keep hiding from you. And I know that's like the physical representation of that card, but if you're feminine watching this, you have been asked or tasked with taking on a lot of masculine energy to make this relationship work. You've been feeding too. It's like you're pouring all of your energy into the same river, but okay. Okay. It hasn't, in this relationship that she's talking about, it hasn't, how do I say this? It's like love has evaded you. And so you think it's there. You look behind mushrooms, or you'll try and be more playful about love. But it's like you always go back to, you're trying to create balance in this relationship. And it's not working the way you want it to, and soon you're forced to accept the Empress in yourself. Once you do that, though, I feel like love is on the horizon for you. Once you come to terms with the fact that this relationship did not work out, and it's okay that it didn't work out. I don't know. I feel like you guys, you need a girls' day. And I don't just mean hey, let's go get coffee or maybe some brunch kind of girls' day. I feel like you need a girls' night where you just, you guys go for massages in the middle of the day, get your nails done, get a pedicure. Not so, if you can't do this right now, I get it. Definitely don't stress yourself out with that. But I'm just throwing out an example. And then at night, I don't know, you have some wine cooler, sit by the fire and talk. I don't mean surface talk, I mean talk. Wow, whoa, okay. Okay, yes. Another card. I didn't intentionally flip them. I just want you guys to know that I do that sometimes while I'm thinking. But another card came out, and I'm going to go over that one too. But yes, you were trying to create balance in the relationship, and now you're learning how to create balance in yourself. You've come to terms with this and this. So I get the feeling you're not chasing anymore. You shouldn't have had to have chased this person or this relationship. But now you're creating balance for yourself, and you're opening your eyes to the Empress within you, that goddess energy. And each and every day you get closer to it. You get closer to becoming the woman that you want to be. You are the woman that you want to be. You're just opening your eyes to it after giving so much energy to, well, I don't want to say opening your eyes, because I think you know it's there, but you're allowing yourself to get reacquainted with it. And what Anael wants you to know is that if this person has wronged you, and this may not resonate for everyone, oh my God. All right. So Spirit is very, thank you, Anael, is very upfront about what's going on here. And I just want you to know, let me finish that thought. Justice will be served. The next card is this one, the Nine of Acorns. And really, that one talks about an emperor on his throne alone. He's kind of like watching over his quote unquote kingdom. And it's like everything that that person thought they wanted is not what they actually want. They're bored. They're bored and they're tired, but it's not their time anymore. And it's your time. You have given enough of your time to this person. It's time for you to focus on you. And what I'm hearing is that soon enough, some of you may be waiting for this relationship to renew itself. Eventually, I do get the feeling that for some of you, this person will come to realize that what they were chasing is not really out. That person or that thing is just not what they thought it was, and they're going to try to come back. For others of you, this person hurt you deeply, and you may have felt for a while that love was not real, that it's not, it's not something for you. And I just want to let you know that love is out there. It's out there for everybody. It's out there for you. And this person may have made you feel that way, but please, please, please open up to your gifts. Honor yourself, and don't worry about what that person has to say or what that situation or relationship made you. I don't want to say don't worry about it. You're definitely working through it, and I can see that in the cards. But don't let it be the end all be all in your life. Don't let it control you. You control you. A situation, a circumstance, that is not forever. You deserve peace. You deserve happiness. You deserve love. You deserve joy. Next card. And there is actually something beautiful in here about this one as well. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I have to wear glasses, and occasionally those glasses get a little bit smudged. That's the Sylph. This is a spirit of recovery, dispenser of harmony, serenity, and diversions. His fundamental characteristics are moderation, ability of adaptation, which, being extremely rare virtues among fairies, are really appreciated. You're going to come out of this. Thank you. We definitely appreciate it. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh my God. All right. Got chills. Anywho, you're going to come out of this much, much, much stronger than what you feel you are currently. If you're still in that energy of I've given so much, I just can't, and this energy of death, of rejuvenation, you're coming out of it. And I just want you guys to know, like, if no one told you today you're a badass, you are epically awesome. I get the feeling that you're a very, very, very loving person, and you're like, you don't give it to everybody, but when you love somebody, you give it all. And that's what I'm seeing here with this, the Page of Hearts. Well, actually, excuse me, the Knight of Hearts. So good. Also, I want you guys to know that good news is on the horizon. Wow. Okay. Okay. You're going to meet somebody else very soon. If you're in the stage of recovery and not, there anymore. If you've already worked through this and you're heading towards, or not even heading towards, but you're in the energy of recovery, you're doing you, essentially, what you like to do. You're going out, I don't know anything else to put in there, so I'm just going to dance for you a little bit. You can't see it though. Oh, sorry. Okay. You may meet someone very soon, or not very soon, but you'll definitely be meeting someone, and it's going to feel like, it's going to feel very, very, very good. I get the feeling that this is a blonde person They may have lighter eyes. One moment. Let's see. Oh, okay. Again with this karma, because I was actually looking at the well, I call it the resurrection card here. Um, I was thinking about your person and what happens to them for what they've. I don't get the feeling that it was a negative relationship for all of you guys, but some of you guys felt very wronged by this relationship. The person, you see how he's. Hold on, let me find that card. I'm gonna mix him up a little bit, okay? Don't judge. I'm getting it together. Anywho, the Nine of Acorns, where he's sitting alone on his throne and he's bored. He may have chosen someone else, and he or she take whichever energy resonates. For some of you, it may be a woman. For some of you, it may be a man. Whatever you're into, okay? The energy that I'm reading here is because there is a male sitting here, but that does not mean that it can't be a woman. Just want to be totally clear about that. This person followed their mm, it was like a sacral thing, a sacral chakra thing. It was sensual. It was. I don't want to say that because I know that this is your person, and you're probably thinking like, really, what? I don't want to hear that. I totally get it. That's not what I mean. Let me finish. It was. Oh hey, oh that person looks so good. All right, we have some things in common, but you know, it's very attractive. And what it ended up being is like being tied to this. Oh my God, the other person might be a narcissist. I don't know why. I just get that feeling that they're super narcissistic. They tend to ask your person to do a lot of stuff in order to feed their ego. And it may be subconscious, but they're tied to that person now in some way, shape, or form. And they're kind of regretting it. So that's wow, okay. But for you guys, oh, I gotta stop shuffling while I'm doing this because yeah. Oh, eventually they have to leave. And they start dreaming about that love again, the love that they had with you. And it's just, they try their hardest to make themselves look good in front of you. They want to have that lover's relationship. Oh wow, okay, even tries to go to battle. Chariot, no, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get the feeling that you've already made it. When this person tries to come back around, you've already made a decision on the person that you're choosing, and they end up like the king of acorns out in the winter, just hoping they have enough food. Should have stored up those nuts. Anywho, all right, so this was your reading pile one. I hope you enjoyed it. And the card that I selected for you, or not I selected, but the card that was given to me for you, is what messages of love should you carry with you as you move forward? I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Okay. Now, let's get some affirmations for you. Wow, your reading was very in depth. Nothing was really held back here. And I really enjoy it when readings go that way. So I hope this did resonate with you. I hope it brought some clarity and some positivity, because I get the feeling that some of you may be at that point still where you're like, I can't do this. I can't keep giving. And I hope you know that that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to heal yourself and to think about you. Thank you, Archangel Anael. Jasmine. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. So for some of you, this might not have resonated, and maybe bits and pieces did. Um, but if this is not, I get the feeling that some of you may have given up on love. Don't hope. Hope. Allow yourself to dream and to fantasize about it. Figure out what it is you want, who it is that you want to attract, and you will attract that person. I strongly believe that. And I really don't want this love to poison you guys to the idea that true love, that real love is out there, because it is. Look at that. Believe and trust in happiness. I hope you guys can see it. Hold on. No. And trust in happiness. And Spirit, give me one more. Archangel Anael, what's one more affirmation that you would like them to work with today? One more affirmation. Whoa. Okay, one more. Okay, chrysanthemum. Be here always with willing hands and heart. So this was your reading, pile one. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do hope that you enjoyed yourself. Yeah, if you want to, if you like the video and you want to hit that like button, I am not opposed to it. I appreciate it a lot. And I'm hoping to put out more videos soon. This is the first one that I'm doing and the first one that I plan to post. I've actually done a couple. But if you do want to get notifications about when I post more videos, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Thank you again for joining me. Ooh, some of you may want to talk to your friends about what has happened. Sorry, I told you before, I flip the cards while I'm thinking, so you may get some additionals. Cornflower. Learn from friendships, old and new. All right. Okay. Welcome, Pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am going to be doing a Archangel Anael love messages reading for you. And I really want to look at the energies that are at play in your love life. What has Archangel Anael witnessed in your love life? And if there are any limitations, how do we move forward? How do you progress? And what is it? What love messages should you carry with you? What hope is there? So let's delve into your reading. Ooh. Okay, no sudden movements. Okay. There we go. Okay. I do shuffle kind of quietly. Pile 2, so far, your reading is just a little bit more complicated than the previous one. But that's not a bad, whoa, okay. That's not a bad sign. All right. Wow. I'm hearing let yourself be loved. So pile 2, you may have struggled with allowing people to love you, and like you want love. But I get the feeling that like for some reason, what is the reason why? Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay, so I need to pull a couple more cards for you. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm gonna need to move these up because you guys got a lot of cards. All right. Um. Wow. All right. Okay. So, I get the feeling that for you. Hold on. Let me move up a little bit. Okay. There's something in here. Okay. Your first card is the Five of Chalices. So what Archangel Anael has noticed in your love life is that you are a very not emotional, but you're very in touch with your feelings. And I get the feeling that you're skittish. You're skittish because you're skittish when love is concerned. And that's because you previously were in a love relationship with someone and you thought that you two would be together forever. You saw yourself marrying this person. You were excited about the prospect of the future. You were down to put that ring on, to wear those pants, to buy a house. Um, you were probably even planning to get a small Labrador retriever. You had it. You knew that that was your love. And I really get the feeling that it didn't come to fruition the way that you thought it would. But you still want love. It's like you're being offered a cup, but you're afraid to take it. Love is there for you. It's like I'm getting the feeling that with this Lovers card, you do want love. You have prospects. If not, you have a prospect. If not, a few prospects. And it's like you're trying to retrace your steps to go back to that loving energy that you were once in. But it's cold. Like you're with the Hermit. It typically corresponds with a moment of reflection, a moment of or not even a moment of reflection, but it's definitely deep thought. And it is, I wouldn't say a moment, but I feel like for some of you, you may have been reflecting on this for a long time. And you're finally looking at what happened with that previous relationship in order to come to terms with it. And I get the feeling that with this Judgment card, you will come to terms with it. You're opening yourself back up to love, and you're not even on the cusp of it. You're ready. You're ready to go for it. But you're also working on establishing boundaries. And that may have been something that you weren't necessarily aware of in your previous relationship. But now you're working on establishing boundaries. And You're hopeful. I get this strong sense of hope and like desire to have that again. You're ready to. I feel like you're still probably working on developing and maintaining strong boundaries in relationships, but you're at that point where you want to offer your cup to someone again. You want to offer your cup of love to someone that you're interested in. Now the Four of Wands here. Anael has noticed that you have some limitations when it comes to coming from the offer to the fulfillment. And I get the sense that it has a lot to do with that fear. That fear of rejection, that fear of, I'm going to put all this work in and it's possible that this might not work out. And so I think you guys have been afraid of that for quite some time. You have a lot of people looking to you. And is there anything in here about I don't remember the Six of Pentacles, actual definition in the Tarot of the Magical Forest. Yeah, okay. It comes right back to balance. NIL is telling you that you need to balance your giving. You have a very, very giving and loving nature. And I'm getting a strong sense that the person in this previous relationship used that to manipulate you. And this may not resonate for everyone, but I do get that feeling for some of you guys. They used it to manipulate you, and what Anael is calling you to do is, oh my God, wow. Okay, I just got that feeling. But Six of Pentacles, what I'm getting from this is that the person in your previous relationship, yes, they used it to manipulate you, but you kept giving because that's what you do when you love someone. What Anael is asking you to do now is to learn how to balance it. All relationships are give and take. And if someone is taking and taking and taking and leaving you high and dry, or not even high and dry, but leaving you empty and not filling that cup back up, it may have been an energy exchange as well, where you were giving a lot of your energy to this person and they left you feeling depleted, chronically depleted. And you finally, like, you couldn't do it anymore. And I can understand why. What you need to know is that's learn to balance, but also learn how to take time for yourself to recharge your batteries. You don't have to be on all the time. You should not have to. Let's say you've been going to parties all week, and finally on Friday you're like, nope, we're going to take a day, we're going to spend some time in the house, eat ice cream, watch movies. And this person's like, no, we need to go out. I'm ready to go out again tonight. And you're exhausted, but you go out because you're trying to please this person. Recharging your batteries is important. And it's okay if that person wants to go out with friends and just like, okay, hey, you can go. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to get this heating and or cooling blanket. And I'm going to binge watch Law and Order SVU, I think it's called. But I'll see you when you get home. Excuse me. So these are the things that you definitely want to be aware of when it comes to your next relationship as well. If you're not currently in another relationship, balance and take time for yourself. For some of you guys, you may get your energy from being in crowded places, surrounded, you're an extrovert. You like being around people, and that's how you recharge your batteries. But for others of you, you don't. It's like you can for a while, but you need some solitary time to really get back into the swing of who you are, what you want to do. I get a feeling that there are some empaths on this pile for some reason, but it takes you a while to get back into that, so you need time alone. And if no one's, well, I said this for pile 1, but it was a different message. If you don't know this, it's okay. Recharge your batteries. Have yourself some ice cream. Have a good little day. If you can't eat ice cream, you're lactose intolerant, they do make coconut ice cream. You can also make ice cream or frozen mousse at home with a banana. I just learned that recently, and let me tell you, it is amazing. Okay, so let's get back into your reading. I want you to know that you are going to find that person. Your lover is, if you are not currently in a relationship, you may have been experiencing, not previously, this previous relationship seems to be very solid, but after that, for a period of time, you were in a 3D, no, it wasn't 3D, a 5D relationship with someone, and it made you feel very fulfilled, very uplifted. Again, love is out there for you guys, and I said that for pile 1 too, so don't feel like it's just you guys. Love is out there for everyone. But can you give me more clarity on this? That relationship has been helping to heal. Wow, okay. That was quick. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys have your foot in 2 different worlds right now. And I'm not talking about like life, death. I mean more like you're looking for a partner in the 3D, but you're in a relationship on the 5D. I don't know how that is, but I get that feeling for some of you guys. Can you give me a little? Okay, thank you. You're waiting for this person. Not all of you, but some of you guys are waiting for this person. Anything else? Anything else you can tell me? The world. Oh my gosh, okay. Your fulfillment is coming, just so you know. You may be caught between 2 different paths as well. Like, you want it to come to fruition. I get the feeling that you're just waiting for this person to show up any day now. Like, hey, I'm here, I'm ready, let's go, let's do this. And it's definitely coming, and I want you to know that. And let's see. You may have to choose between 2 roads when this person does come in. They're coming quickly. They're leaving something behind. This turned into a different type of reading. I mean, I was just looking at the overall energies. How do we move you? Not how do we move you, but how do you move how do you heal, essentially? This person is leaving something behind in order to come closer to you. Queen of Chalices. The 8 of Wands. Alright. Okay, so I get it. Alright, sorry. They're building something up right now. They want to make you an offer. They have a lot of obstacles, but I get the feeling that with this Chariot card here, I know it came before this, but they're trying to overcome these obstacles in order to bring themselves closer to you. Okay. Those of you who are not in a 5D relationship, some of you may be single and you are still waiting for that person. And let's see, okay, so here's the thing. This is why I just kind of went there and I stopped at this card versus continuing on. I keep these inside my decks. so that when the time comes and I'm pulling too many cards and Spirit's like, hey, shut up, don't say anymore, this is there so I don't go too far over. But yeah, love is coming for, let's see, I gotta pull these down a little bit because I pulled a lot of cards. Oh my god. If you are single and you're not in a relationship right now and you've done the work that you know you need to do, you may have to make a decision between two people soon. I get the feeling that one person this person has black hair where the other one may be blonde, or strawberry blonde hair. I'm getting strawberry blonde hair for some reason. But that person also wants to, anywho, um, I'm just joking, you guys. That person wants to love you too. So you may have to kind of figure out who and where you want to be as well. The overlying message is that though this happened, it has made you more, it's opened your heart more. It's like I get a strong feeling, maybe one or two of you or a few of you guys, you may have grown up in an environment where you didn't feel like loving someone was safe, or that showing that level of emotion was not safe. So when you met this person, you learned how to love. You learned how to show love. So that it opened your heart. Well, so that's the message. It opened your heart. And the next person that you do fall in love with, that falls in love with you, it's going to be beautiful. I can just see that now. It's like a celebration of two souls coming together. And I don't mean like a wedding. I mean, when you're interested in an obscure band who they only have like a following of 10 people, and you're one of those 10 people, and you meet this person and you're like, hey, so have you heard so and so soundtrack I Monster, for lack of better words. They have a larger following, but hey, yeah, I'm listening to I Monster. What? I love that band. And then you start to realize that you both have a lot in common. And it's not just that you have stuff in common, but that you understand each other on a deeper level. You can share things without even having to talk. Joy is the ultimate creator. Also, I'm feeling like I need to tell you guys that you can't do, sometimes things don't come in your timing. You know, divine timing is actually at play in a lot of different situations. So if it's not coming as quickly as you would like it to come, please know that it is still coming. It may not come within the next few days or a few weeks, but before you know it, it will be here. Snowdrop. Hold on, let me focus. Tomorrow brings the illumination of your hopes. Well, maybe it is coming sooner than I thought. All right. Forget me not. Oh, always remain true to your intentions. Your person loves you. And if you've been thinking that this 5D connection is not real and that it's just in your head, this is proof that it is not just in your head. Well, everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true. So, For some reason, I'm also picking up on a "what have you done for me lately" kind of energy. I don't know if that may be you, pile 2, or if that might be the previous person. Krisha. This will all be worthwhile. That's a strange energy to pick up on, but I sense that for some reason. It could be a little exhausting for you. And recharge. That's just take your time and recharge for yourself. Is there anything else that I should tell pile 2? Is there anything else that you would like pile 2 to know? Your love is worth it, pile 2. The person that you're meant to be with, the person that will come to find you, or maybe you'll find this person. It may not be the person that, well, if you were thinking that that last person was the person, I mean, maybe they'll come back, but when I think I surrender more. This person that loves you is kind and they're gentle. They don't say a lot, but they watch. And they know, like, maybe this has happened in your head where you've done something and you don't, you do kind of expect it because it's in your head, but this person picks up on it and they already know how to behave, or not how to behave, but how to help you through it. It's like a spiritual partnership. Wow. Okay. I hope this has resonated with you, pile 2. This was a really fun reading. Please feel free, if you like this video, please hit the like button. I plan to do these more often. I'm really doing these to kind of help me work on my tarot reading skills. I have been reading tarot since about 2012. I did it for a short period of time when I was in a different state, but I'm getting back into it now, and I found this to be really, really enjoyable. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did not, please check out one of the other piles. I have 2 more. Well, 1 more to do, but two piles essentially for this video. Anywho, thank you guys again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hi, pile 3. Welcome. Doing something weird with my hands. I don't know why. But anywho, this is your reading, and this is your stone. I am using my Sun and Moon Tarot deck for this particular reading today. Well, for you guys. And this is the Archangel Anael Love Messages reading. So we're going to be looking at what energies are at play in your love life. What would Archangel Anael like you to know? And what you can do to move out of any limiting energies or limiting beliefs that may be around love for you. Also, I'd like to look at what's coming up in your future in regards to love. So let's get into it. I'm going to pull a few cards to really get a sort of synopsis for what has happened in your love life over, what are some things that Archangel Anael has witnessed in your love life. Okay. So you got one more card than the other piles, but we're gonna go with it anyway because these are the ones that came out. So I'm gonna try and even them out a little bit so you can see what they're saying. Have to take a little bit of, wow, okay. That was so quick. All right, I'm going to pull from my Art Nouveau Tarot deck for you guys. I did this for the first two piles. I'm going to be using these cards to clarify your current energy. And then I'm also going to be pulling from the Universe Has Your Back and the Flower Petals. All right, so what energy is pile 3 currently in regards to love? What energy is pile 3 currently in regards to love? What energy is pile 3 currently in regards to love? Ooh, okay. Okay. Pile number 3. Currently, you are at that point in your life where you're just like, if love happens, love happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's perfectly fine. You have learned how to balance not only your negative qualities with your positive qualities. You have learned how to want, but to let go as well, if that makes any sense. It's like making a wish, and instead of fixating on that wish, you breathe in, you breathe out, and you keep on going with your daily grind. In the past, though, you have you've made peace. I will say that some of you guys, most of you guys, have made peace with the fact that not all of your relationships have worked out. But deep down inside, you still feel the weight of those relationships that didn't. And I get the feeling that you have been looking for a partnership. Maybe not always, but you were definitely looking for a partnership for some time, and it just it left you feeling broken after you've had run-ins with people who aren't the best, or maybe they were really good people but the relationship just didn't work out and you ended up getting hurt. And I get the feeling that you got hurt a lot, so you're trying to heal that wound that was left. But you're also on guard. You're very on guard, but you're not allowing that to hold you back. You're trying to maintain this, though, this energy of, okay, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm just gonna do me. With this Empress card here, you got the Empress twice. The Empress with the High Priestess. So you're, just like pile 1, you're actually opening up to your, how do I say this? Your feminine energy. You're working on that. You're healing that. You're in that state of abundance, that state of joy, that state of love. Also, I want to say that you're in that state of creation. You're creating different. I don't think it's just one thing that you're creating. I get the feeling that you may own your own business, or you may be working on owning your own business, or perhaps you do something freelance like art. For some of you guys, I'm seeing sculptures, or what do they call it? Epoxy resin. It's something with epoxy resin. That might not resonate for everyone, but I definitely see it. Okay. Also, I get the feeling that you're working out of from inner guidance. You're not looking to external sources at this time to rejuvenate or to maintain well, of course we all have to look to material things to maintain ourselves in a physical way, but spiritually speaking, I get the feeling that you're getting more in tuned, if you aren't already, with spirit, I get the feeling some of you are calling on your ancestors, on loved ones. You're showing gratitude for the things that you do have in your life. You're at this point where you're more accepting. You're surrendering to the process. With this Prince of Pentacles here, the Prince of Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles is usually very generous. So it could be that you guys are being on the generous side as well, which is interesting because pile 2 got that too. But I don't think it was the Prince of Pentacles. I think it may have been a different card. That was a few minutes ago, and my logo thing is not a goldfish for no reason. Just gonna say that. I forget things fairly easily, but I'm working on it. So I'm looking through the book to see what it says about the Prince of Pentacles, or the Prince of Pentacles. Heir of Earth. Success with business responsibilities, trying out new things in an orderly way, resolve to reach goals. Taurus indicates structure. The globe signifies exploring new directions. Okay, so you're definitely in that era of creation. You're creating new things, you're trying new stuff out. You're really like delving into who it is you are as a person and what it is that you want in your life. It's not so much about someone else, it's more about you. I get the feeling that you kind of, I don't want, it's not that you don't want love, you do want love. It's just, no, I'm not even going to say that. It's like you want love, but right now you're focusing on healing and growing yourself. You're focusing on building up not only you as a person, but also what you have to offer in the physical realm. So I do get the feeling that a lot of you may own your own businesses. Some of you guys you may still work for someone, but you're doing something that you're passionate about in the background. And with the Prince of Wands, Wands typically, well, this might not resonate for everyone, but Wands are, I've come to associate them with fire signs. But you do have you have a lot of pentacles and swords in mostly swords in your reading. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're working on your material gains, you are working on your creativity, you are working on building not just spiritually, you're working on building physically as well. So with this little booklet for Sun and Moon, because I use this tarot deck sometimes, but I don't use it very often. A sense of adventure, a rigorous approach to life, helpful and assured. The Phoenix wand signifies transformation and spiritual growth. The target symbolizes attention, focus, and concentration. The lion encourages inspired creativity. So again, you guys are doing something very, very creative right now. And you're definitely working on being more well-rounded, multifaceted. Some of you guys want to work on being more well-read, but it's like you're focusing on your gains. Like what is it that you can sorry y'all, I got sidetracked for a second. Give me one moment because I remember that card and I really like the imagery, what it represents. But, so they're Taurus, Leo, Virgo. Do I see any Capricorn? I see Aries. So I'm just picking up on that for some reason. Improvements in emotional and financial areas. The harvest of sunflowers symbolizes completion, achievement, and material success through discipline and persistence. So you guys are on the path to success in the material world. You've been working on this for some time, and it's coming to fruition. What Anael wants you to know is that love in itself is not it's not a perfect science, and working on the physical aspect of things, the things that make sense, that's not a bad thing. You should do that. You should work on that, because the thing is, as you work more in this physical realm, it is actually, or not in the physical realm, but as you work more on this Empress energy, as you function out of this Empress energy, you're going to level up to that High Priestess. And it's going to be the completion of all of your hard work, well, you're still going to have to do work, but I think you guys get what I mean. It's like, it's finally coming together. And when it comes together, it's going to allow you to be reborn. So this reading for you guys wasn't just about a relationship, it's about self-love. You're learning how to love yourself, how to honor yourself, how to treat yourself more kindly. And through this effort, the efforts that you have put into develop and understand you, it has opened up a whole new world for you. It's like you're learning more. I don't want to say about how to make money, but at the same time, it's kind of like you're focusing more on what it is that you want to do, what it is that makes you happy. And by doing that, you're allowing more prosperity, more abundance, more love to come into your life. And you're going to be reborn from whatever energies may have hindered or held you back in the past. So that's what I'm getting from your reading, pile 3. And I want to pull a card from the universe has your back deck to kind of help close out this reading. And then we'll also pull some rose petals for you, or excuse me, flower petals for you to work with as the days go on. So, what message of love should pile 3 carry with them as they move forward? I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Thank you, Spirit. That was very quick. Archangel Anael. We appreciate all of the advice and feedback that you have given us here today so very much. Your aid has been invaluable. Okay. What messages of love should pile 3 carry with them as they move forward? Of love. Pile 3 carry with them as they move forward? Forget me not. Always remain true to your intentions. Lily, good partnerships are made of equal amounts of positivity. So remain positive, pile 3. Remain optimistic and keep your goals in sight. Where is it that you want to be? Who is it that you want to be? Well, I guess I can't say that because you are who you want to be, but be true to yourself above all else. Lilac. The future is sometimes lost in the wanderings of yesterday. So some of you guys may be struggling with moving forward. It may be that but something may have happened to you in a love relationship that really resonated and stuck with you. Perhaps it wasn't a love relationship and it was something that happened in your life. Anael is asking you to let go. Let go of it. Write out a list of all the things that you have done, all the positive changes that you've made in your life. Hold on, let me fix this because I'm just noticing that it's kind of grainy and a little out of center. Okay, there we go. Okay. All the positive changes that you have made in your life, and every once in a while when you start coming up with those thoughts, when those thoughts start bubbling up to the top of your, well, out of your subconscious into your conscious life or mind, or just that internal chatter comes up, read off that list of all the positive changes you've made in your life, of all the things that you have done. It doesn't even have to be all the things that you have done in the physical. What have you done spiritually? What type of work have you done on yourself? Have you learned new coping skills? Have you gotten out of your comfort zone? What have you done to kind of negate those negative feelings, those negative thoughts? And read it off to yourself. I hope that that helps, because I know that with negative thoughts, or not even negative thoughts, but just worrying about what happened in the past, how limiting it can be, is something that I have struggled with. I'll be upfront about that. Once you start to get out of it, even if you're not completely out of it and it still comes up sometimes, it's very, very helpful to start to combat it. Gratitude and grace always look lovely on you. Okay, so pile 3, that was your reading. I do hope that this has illuminated some aspects of love in your life. If not love, then just your progress in general. And if you have any ideas for readings, I didn't say this to the other piles, but if someone does come across someone that did choose one of the other piles, please tell them. If you have any ideas for readings, post them below, or you can actually DM me, and I will be more than happy to. No! All the cards are on the floor. Pourquoi? Okay. I would be happy to look those over and present another reading moving forward. I do plan to do this more frequently. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you guys for being with me. This was a very interesting read for me, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being able to kind of clarify some of the things that may have occurred, or not may have, but I get the feeling that for a lot of you, you get what I'm trying to say here. Sorry, my coffee is wearing off because it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's my day off, so I figured I would definitely do a reading today. As always, thank you guys so much. I wish you love. I wish you happiness. I wish you well. And have a good week. Thank you again for joining me. I know I've said that before, but I just had to say it one more time. I like to repeat myself, I guess. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.